Hi you guys, this is Maya here. So I'm going to be making a video on our quarters where we're going to be sleeping and where our little girl is going to be sleeping in the first few months of her life. So this is our bedroom. It's on the second floor, and I guess I'll show you our side of the room first. So this is just, regular bed that it's an IKEA bed and we love it. It's very, very comfortable. We just recently purchased the headboard, and yeah, you can tell that we still need baseboards and crown molding here, but okay, one step at a time. I recently refinished, or this week, I refinished the night tables. Actually, those are stands, also from IKEA. They are meant for dirty laundry. You're supposed to hang a bag from them, but they're perfect height. They were like €4 or something, and we just cut a nice piece of wood to put on top, and we use them as our night tables. So I'm very proud of that. I refinished the top of the nightstands this week or last week, and so they're finished finally. And yeah, that bunny you can see on the bed, it's actually the baby's bunny. We bought that on our 10-year anniversary trip, rather, when we went to England. And we bought that bunny, and they had just cancelled my cycle in February, so we just bought it as a hopeful little thing for our future baby, and now it's hers, and we're sleeping with it already because we want it to catch our scent so that we can have the baby around it or cuddle it, or as much as newborns can. Hopefully it'll be soothing to her and she'll recognize our scent. So yeah, that's our side of the room, and then if you turn around, that's the door I just came in through, and this is her changing table / dresser, and I'll show you what is in the dresser. So the first drawer is just her clothes that I have now. These are all her newborn clothes. These here are all pajamas. Foodie pajamas and whatnot. Really nice, really soft. I love them. Then here I have, these are small t-shirts from Carter's. Carter's is not a brand that you can get here in Europe. However, my mom got many things from the States for me. So what I really like about these are long sleeve t-shirts, and they have the built-in mitts, so you can roll that over her hands so that she's not going to scratch herself. I do have mitts separately, but it's nice that that's here. So I have those t-shirts, and I have onesies, short-sleeved onesies. These are long-sleeved onesies. Those are a little bit larger onesies. Bunch of hats. It's actually my hat that I used when I was born. I got from my mom. Then booties that my mom has knit. And these are hats, and just, outfits and t-shirts and leggings and pants and stuff are there in the back. This is the cutest little mini skirt. I know it's going to be hell, having her wear it, because it's going to roll up and it's going to be totally impractical, but still, I couldn't leave it at the store. I thought it was so cute. So this is her clothes drawer. I do have the next size up already sorted, but it's not in here because I'm going to be moving stuff out of this drawer and bringing the next size up in here because I don't have that much room for her clothes. Then the second drawer is my cloth diaper drawer. So all the way to the left we have my all-in-ones and my pockets. I have 10. And then I have my covers. I think I have 8 of those. And then these are my pre-folds. I have 18 total, 12 newborn size in bamboo, and 6 size small in organic cotton. the bamboo ones are blueberry, and the organic cotton are bummies. So these have all been prepped. And you can see here, this is bamboo, and they're quilted, but they quilt a lot less than the cotton. You can see that's cotton. It's a lot more quilted, but they're pretty absorbent. And yeah, they're in all the way on the right. There, I have two big wet bags from Planet Wise, and then here in the back, I have all inserts and stuff that I'm not using at the moment, because they're the next size up. And yeah, because I got a 6-pack from Charlie Banana, the website where I purchased most of my stash, had a sale for their 5-year anniversary. So I took advantage of that and got some one size diapers for when she grows out of her newborn stash. So up until the black one, that's Charlie Banana, and then the purple and the white are Fuzzy Buns, one size, and the teal one is a Fuzzy Buns size small. So that's it. Then I have 2 fitteds here, one from Little Lamb and one is from Hotspots, I think. Those are fitteds and those are for nighttime. And then I have the liners for the diapers as well. And then in my last drawer, I have some daily necessities. Those are her sleeping bags. Babies here don't generally get swaddled. They sleep in sleeping bags. So you could see I wish you could feel how soft this is. So this is a sleeping bag. So you don't use blankets or swaddles or anything. You just lay them to sleep in their bags. And then I have some extra boosters. We are planning on baby wearing. So this is here. It's a long, just a long carrier, just a cloth carrier, kind of like them. What is that one that is very popular in the States? I forget. That other black thing there is also a carrier, and these are just washcloths and whatnot. So that is what I have in the last drawer. Then you can see I have a changing pad, and that does have a cover, but since I don't know when the baby's coming, and I don't want it to be there gathering dust, so I still haven't put it on there. Then here I have a little bowl with like my snappies. I have a little bowl of CJ's butter that I got as a sample. We'll try that out. Then this, I'm going to be putting her cloth wipes in, and yeah, this is just like saline and all sorts of things that you need with a baby. Most of her toiletries have already been packed to take to the hospital, so they're not there, but that way it'll be contained. And here I also had this little thing. I purchased it at IKEA also to put, just things that you were going to be needing. I have some disinfectant or hand sanitizer and some diaper rash and nail clipper set and whatnot. So that's there out of the way for me and for the baby. And then above that, I made a mobile for her. It's just yarn pom-poms that I made and I hung a little bit randomly. And then we have just like a frame wall. You have my initial, my husband's initial, and there's a maple leaf there with a little heart that I cut out because we met and fell in love in Canada, so that's symbolic for us. It's a little car that from my husband, a micro machine I put up there. Then that's her last sonogram that I have, the best picture of her that I have from January. I was 24 weeks. And that's the postcard that I got from my husband the very first time that we were going to be apart for a while. He and I did long distance relationship for years, and we were 18, and it was kind of like when we decided that we were going to go for it and try to stay together. So it's a meaningful card. What I use for the mats, for the frames, that's actually wallpaper that I had. And then the blue one for our sonogram, it's actually a paint a paint sample. I got them. I went to Amsterdam in September for a trade show for interior decorating, and I got a bunch of paint samples, and they were in an A4 format. So I had them laying around, and thankfully I'm consisting in my liking, because I had those laying around, totally forgotten about them, and then I had gone out and bought the yarn in very similar colors. So it worked out for me in the end. So that's her like what we've had. We set that up on Sunday. So I was already 38 weeks and 2 days. And then over here, I'll show you, we have her little bassinet and another wall of frames. And this is a piece of furniture that has been in my husband's family for almost 40 years. You have a bouncy chair there, which is not going to live there, but right now it's just standing there. And it was my husband's brother, and then his sisters, and then my husband's, and it's a very nice piece of furniture, and it's just, the baby's gonna be co-sleeping with us, so it's just mostly going to be for laying her down when we're up here. And obviously the blanket and the toys that are in there are going to be taken out once she's there, but for right now, that's where we're at. And then these are also same paint samples. I printed out a nursery rhyme in Dutch, and I cut it out with a knife, and then I used another mat for contrast in the background. And these birdies are just also cards that we got on that same trip in September in Amsterdam, and those are the lyrics to a song in Spanish. Basically, it translates to "How much I love you." Oh yeah, and up there, the frame all the way up the top, it has her name on it, and since it's a secret, I've covered it up. So this is where she's going to be sleeping. This is a blanket that my husband's grandmother knit, and this is a doll, Precious Moments doll, that my mom got the baby, so she's in there with a bad hair day. And that's just a sheep that I've had for 12 years, so it's very cute, so it's in there. I have the thing to kind of prop her up a bit, and I've made sure that all this is very secure, and if there's any risk of her suffocating with the bumpers, I'll take them off, so no need to tell me about that. I am very aware of the risks, so I'll make sure that she's in no position to get hurt. And then over there, that's going to be kind of my nursing spot. And just today we set up that little shelf there for books, so that's the last thing that we've got going here in the room for her. And yeah, that's just going to be where I nurse her. There's still a footstool that has to come up, and that's her, so our nursing setup. And for when we do story time with her up here, her books are going to be there. And then yeah, for the rest it's quite simple. There I have some linens for our own bed in that chest, and then those boxes I've had also for years. I really like the colors. I have some nursing supplies in the biggest one, and the one up top is actually full of little baby socks that did not fit in my dresser anymore. And then the basket just has some little toys and her baby book that I still have to write in, because I haven't written anything there yet. So there you have it, you guys. Our simple setup for our baby girl, but I think it'll do, and I'm happy that we've gotten the room looking like we're ready for her, at least as much as we're going to be. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye.